This is the 2020 Ram 1500 Rebel. I'm Josh Smith with GuidingMobile.com. I'm going to give you a quick walk around and show you some of my favorite features available in the Rebel. Now, we've had a lot of different Ram 1500s in. We just had the e-torque model. We're getting the EcoDiesel in. This is one we want to get in and test out because it's pretty cool. Let's take a closer look at what you get with the new Rebel. So the Ram Rebel has a lot of really cool styling details. We have this Rebel graphics package. And this model has a really sharp looking black paint. We got that blacked out front badge. We got tow hooks up front. Come around here to the side. We have some steps up. Come back here. The Rebel package continues with some applique back here. And then we have our RamBox, which is a really handy feature. Down in here, you can use this as a cooler. You can also get some Mopar accessories to store guns. You can store fishing rods, your tools, whatever. And then you can even lock these. And those will even unlock when you use the remote. As we come to the back, we have the multi-function tailgate. So if I open this like a normal tailgate, it's gonna pop down. It's fully damped, works out really nice. You can see we have some cargo management. We have a tonneau cover on here. If I push this back up, there's actually another option. So when I push down right here, I can open this to the side, and then I reach down in here, and there's another spot, and I open that up. And what this really does is it allows you to walk in, get right up to the edge, and reach back in here if you have something that you need to pick up. So it's a really handy option for just a little bit of an extra tailgate feature. To finish, you just close right there, close this, and then it's immediately back to a standard tailgate. No muss, no fuss, works out really well, and I like that it's still fully damped. It actually will still support about 3,000 pounds, so you don't lose any structural integrity by going with that. We have another RamBox over here. Typically in this one, we'll find a power outlet, so you can plug in some tools, get some work done. And if I haven't mentioned it already, there are drain plugs down in the bottom of these. So you're gonna be able to store and use this as a cooler if you want when you're camping. As we pop into the back seat of this Rebel, check this out. The door opens really wide. That's one thing I do like on the Ram 1500. It's easy to get in, easy to get out. And then as we look in here, tech-wise, we have a plethora of ports. We got two USB-C, two USB, and then we have a standard charger for plugging something like a laptop or even a game system or switch or something in. And then we have a nice back seat. There's a lot of room here. These seats do fold up, so there is some storage down below. These don't have any lockable storage underneath like we've seen in some things like the Titan, but these do have RamBin, so I'm gonna just leave that up to get a better look. The RamBin is right here. On this model, we have a kind of like a weatherproof style mat back here, so we do have to lift that up, and it does kind of change the way you access it, but it also hides it a little bit, so if you want to stash something down there, you can. And then there's also tie downs in the back on both of these. There's a RamBin on each side, so you're going to be really able to store a bunch of stuff without having clutter. And that's great because when you get someone and you want to take them for a ride, you don't want all of your work stuff or your hunting stuff or whatever rolling around and spilling around in the back seat and making a mess. There's lots of places to put some good storage in the back, and these seats are really easy to move up and move down. Up front in the Rebel, we have some Rebel accent. Up on the dash, we have Rebel badging. We have more Rebel badging over there in the passenger side. We have a really huge infotainment display. This is the 12-inch Uconnect system. And so what's great about this is you can have one thing up top and one thing on the bottom. So if you want Apple CarPlay or Android Auto up top, when you plug in, you have that. And then you can still have a bottom card for like comfort or travel link, navigation, media, whatever. And as we come over here, there's lots of physical buttons. One thing that I do like here is you have physical buttons for all of the things in climate control are also up here. On this one, we have a lane keeping option that we can turn on and off. Down here, we still have a ton of ports, two USB-C, two USB, and then we have a auxiliary jack. And then these little openings right here, you can stick your phone down in. There's a spot for the charging cord, so you're gonna be able to keep it where you want it while you are driving. As far as that storage goes, there's a lot of storage options. So you have one open, two open, with a cheat sheet for engineers if you need something there. Storage here, cup holders here, and then this moves forward and backward so that you can really utilize all of this storage. As we kind of pull back a little bit, you can see we have Rebel badging on the seat. And so just a really sharp interior. The 2020 Rebel starts at $44,490, and you're gonna be able to get 32 mpg highway. You can get this in a crew cab or a quad cab, and you can get it with rear wheel drive, or if you'd like, you can get it with 4-wheel drive. That's definitely what I would do in this option. And there's a lot of really cool options in here. Definitely something that's worth checking out, taking on a test drive of your own. Now we'll have some links down in the description below to a review of the eTorque Ram 1500, as well as to some of our other videos highlighting some really cool Ram stuff, as well as a concept Ram that we just checked out that's for off the grid, kind of overland style, that just looks really cool. So definitely check that out. Thanks for joining me to check out the 2020 Ram 1500 Rebel in this beautiful black with some really cool options. Check out the links down in the description below. You're going to find out more information about this one, as well as our other Ram coverage. Thanks for watching. If you have a question, leave it down in the comments below, and have a great day.